Here's your video on Chapter 2, Part 2 of the class notes in the shorter version where I just go over the solutions. So another problem is, as the operator of Workout Fever Health Club, you calculate your demand equation to be Q equals negative 0.06P plus 46, where Q is the number of members in the club and P is the annual membership fee you charge. Since you're running a shoestring operation, your annual operating costs amount to only $5,000 flat per year. Find the annual revenue and profit as functions of the membership. So really important that you understand input, output. So P is the annual price for a gym membership. Q is the number of members. And then we first need to find revenue. This is demand, not revenue. So to convert demand to revenue, like we saw in the previous problem, you take P times Q, distribute the P, so our revenue is negative 0.06P squared plus 46P. Again, input, P, price of an annual membership, and R is revenue if you charge that price. Our cost is going to be a flat 5,000. So our cost equals 5,000. Our cost equals 5,000. So our profit would be revenue minus our cost of 5,000. So again, input price of an annual membership, output profit. And now we want to look at when we would take to break even. Remember, break even is where revenue equals cost. So we're going to put revenue in Y1, cost in Y2. Again, there's no magic with the calculator. We'll do this in the calculator, but you need to understand window, what would work. So we're going to play around with it a little bit. And also, let's understand the quadratic equation. We know that cost is a flat 5,000, so we're expecting it to be a straight line. Revenue is quadratic, and A is negative, so we're expecting a sad face. We want to see the whole thing. So I already have a sketch here, but let's do this in the calculator. So I'm going to go to y equals, clear what we had in there, and I'm going to put our equations in. Negative 0.06x squared plus 46x. There's our revenue. And then in Y2, 5,000. Now, I want to figure out what numbers work. Now, when I think about an annual membership, it's hundreds of dollars. So again, we're going to go to our table, delete whatever we have in there, and here's where we can plug in values. So if I charge 0 for an annual membership, my revenue would be 0, but my cost is 5,000. Not good business. So we talked about hundreds. So let's do $100. Okay, revenue is 4,000, cost is 5,000. But remember, revenue should go up and go down. So I put in 200, it's going up, great. 300, going up. 400, going up still. 500, starting to come down, but remember, we wanted to go all the way down. So 600, okay, going down. 700, still going down. 800, negative. So we know that if we go between 0 and 800 for price, it will go up and it will go down. And our revenue seems to peak out at about 9,000, so maybe 0 to 10,000. This is how we figure out our window. If I hit graph right now, it will not work. And so we sketch it out first. On the calculator, my window will be 0 to, we said 800, counting by hundreds. And then revenue is 0. Let's do 10,000, counting by, let's say, thousands. And then when I hit graph, I should see the revenue go up and go down, and then the cost is flat. So there's the revenue, there's the cost, and we're going to find out where it breaks even. Break even is where they intersect. So 1, 2. Again, you could also do the quadratic formula on the quadratic one to find the x-intercepts, or you can do it in the calculator, your choice. But to find where they intersect, we're going to do second trace, 5 for intersect, enter, enter, enter. One place would be 635, 55. Second trace, intersect, move it over to the left to make sure you go closer to the other one first. And then we'll press as we get closer, enter, enter, enter. 131.12. So those are these 2 points. So the price to break even would be either 131.50 or 635 to get your cost of 5,000. Now it says, at what price should you set for the annual membership to obtain maximum profit? Now this time we're doing profit. And we're not looking at revenue or cost, we're looking at profit. So we're just going to put this equation in the calculator. So I go to y equals, clear, and in y1 I put profit. Now profit is different, so I may want to play with the numbers again. So if I go to the table, I notice that, okay, I already get negative at 700, so maybe I go from 0 to 700, and the most money looks to be about 4,000 or 5,000. So I can adjust my window, 0 to 700, and maybe y max be 0 to 5,000. You don't have to adjust it, but it's good practice to really understand your window. Now remember, we're graphing our profit this time, and we want to maximize profit. Notice it's not starting in the corner because this is where we start making profit. And if you remember from our previous picture, really we're just graphing this part here. This is where we're making profit, where your revenue is above your cost. So in the calculator, we're trying to find maximum, so we had second trace, maximum number 4, enter, left, go to the right of it, enter, guess where you think it is, enter, and we find that we maximize profit at $383.33, where the most profit, self-repair cost, is $3,816.67. So that gives us practice with intercepts, and that gives us practice with maximizing profit. So to maximize profit, you should charge $383.33 per membership to make a max profit of $3,816.67.